the man, he should be able to know the woman's whereabouts, who she with, what she doing, and all of that. But the woman necessarily doesn't have to know all of the man's whereabouts because you're not in a position to protect the man.
But
if God forbid something happens to my man, I need to know where he is so that I can tell people where he was last at. Like, it's not about being nosy or controlling or even protection. It's just for the safety of both parties. Like, I should know where my man is because God forbid there's a shootout or God forbid an accident or I need to know because if I get a call from the cops or his parents and it's like, well, Cooley said that men shouldn't tell their females.
No, I didn't say shouldn't.
You know.
I said that the man is not, what I'm saying is the man isn't obligated or expected to tell the woman his whereabouts, who he's with, what he's doing.
Transparent. That's might be your perception, but women expect men to be transparent.
Oh, definitely.
And that's the problem.
Definitely.
You think the
and
man,
then when we find out like stuff that you're hiding, that's shady to me.
Wait. So you inserted hiding. You inserted like the man is up to something.
No, I didn't say that. I just said
she said that though.
I'm saying transparency.
No, like,
you're talking from insecurities.
Amen. Amen.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think it's important to be transparent with your partner, with someone you're involved with. It's not about being nosy or trying to
transparency
or keep surveillance on a man. It's simply I should know where you are.
Yeah.
For the sake of knowing where the heck you are. Like, why not? Why shouldn't I know that you're going to watch the game with John at the bar down the street?
And I didn't say that the man shouldn't tell you this. Right, so here's language. Here's where the English language comes into play. I'm not saying that men shouldn't tell their girl, You
did say that, but okay.
No. I'm not saying that. I already said that. I said the man shouldn't. I'm not saying that he shouldn't tell you where he's at, what he's doing, who he's with. I'm saying that it's not expected. It's not expected for him to tell you his whereabouts because
your philosophy or
well, what I'm saying is because you are not the man's protector. You're not the man's protector. You are not put on this planet to protect and provide for the man. But the man, so look, if you take out all insecurities, right? Try to do this. Try to clear out the man cheating. Just think about it. Let's go into a dream world.
Okay.
Dream world. Dream scenario.
Okay.
Let's say it's a man that you 100% trust.
Okay.
Right? And this man also 100% trusts you.
Right.
He never cheated. Matter of fact, you was never even cheated on. It's kind of hard for y'all to understand that. But let's say that in this dream world, you were never cheated on. No man cheated on you. You met your dream man and you trust that man 100%.
Okay.
Right? Now, in this scenario, I'm stating that why does the man have to tell you who he's with, what he's doing, where he's at, if you fully trust him? Why would you need to know that?
Okay, but again, you're saying it in the sense of the man needs to know because of protection's sake.
Wait, no. I'm asking about the woman though.
Okay, but I'm saying
so why does the woman need to know the man's who he with, what he doing, where he at? Why is that expected?
I think when two people fully trust each other, like you said in this dream world, I think it's just something that you're willing to do.
That's totally fine. And I don't
even think that there's a restriction or a thought
look. That's not what I'm
behind
saying. I'm not saying that these
why
couples.
Isn't it an expectation? Because you expect this out of me, so I feel like if we're going so I'm answering your question.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason why I feel like it's an expectation is because, again, you as a man, your expectation is for me to tell you my whereabouts because protection, blah, blah, blah. My expectation as my man telling me where you are is for I don't want to say my peace of mind, but just, again, knowing where you are, knowing you're safe. It's not about me being nosy or trying to, watch what you're doing. It's simply look, you tell me where you're going, I tell you where I'm going. I just think it's like an exchange.
See?
Because I'm...
All right, fellas, mission is critical. I was searching my name online and found tons of information that was way too personal. So I thought to myself, who has the ability to leak this type of information? And I found out there's companies called data brokers that profit out of selling your information to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. You already know I've been through many matrix attacks where people create fake pages of mine by using my data. And the same can happen to you. That's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep them off of these sites. They also do other things like bank fraud, identity theft alerts, and also VPN access. I want you to go ahead and utilize my link below in the description box for a 14-day free trial. At least you'll see if you've been compromised or not. Privacy is key nowadays, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link in the description box at aura.com/nofugazi and get 2 weeks free. That's more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed.
And the man I'm dealing with is my friend.
Okay.
Like, before my lover, you're gonna be my friend. So I feel like in friendships, it's like you have that open dialect where you tell people, you tell each other things, you tell each other what you're doing. It's just comfortability. So it's not even about like surveillance. Like, I'm watching my man, I need to know where he at. It's just like, yo, babe, I'm going down the street with John.
Like
Gonna have a couple drinks. I'll see you in a few hours. Like, it's not because I'm gonna go protect him. It's because, like, if he, God forbid, something happens, it's like I know where my man is, and I could say,
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Essentially, what you're saying is, to reduce it down to really what the reason why the man should tell you his whereabouts, because since he expects you to tell him, you know, your whereabouts, then you expect him to tell you his whereabouts.
I feel like in certain situations, yes, there should be transparency.
There should be.
Yes.
So if you're transparent with him on your whereabouts, he needs to also be transparent with you on your whereabouts.
On his whereabouts. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, on his whereabouts.
I don't see what the issue would be with that.
I'm not saying that. So listen, I'm just gathering information
Yes,
so I can. And do you ladies agree with that?
Yeah. He should. It's a respect thing, right? It's not even like you should do this, you should do that. You should want to tell me where you are, and I should want to tell you where I am. It's
so ladies, real quick. She answered it right, but let me know if you ladies agree to this, and I'm gonna sum it up with her reasoning, right? So real quick, just so we all understand, it's a perfect scenario in this hypothetical. You trust the man. You've never been cheated on before, so you have like really no reason to not trust the man. She answered it perfectly. She said, well, in that scenario, if I'm expected to tell my whereabouts to him, then it should be equally reciprocated, and the man should tell me his whereabouts because it's equal.
right.
Now, do y'all agree to that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, ladies,
Oh no.
the thing is, right? Y'all say that, oh, you know, you want a traditional man, but you ladies internally aren't traditional yourselves. And I'm going to explain it to you.
What?
The man and a woman is not equal. There's no equalness. Let me land my plane, right? Because you spoke, I'll let you get it out because I fully wanted to understand you, right?
Okay.
There's no equalness within a relationship. You want the man taller, stronger, preferably to make more money if he does make more money, or at least not the same amount of money. You're looking for the man to be, you know, competent and preferably even more competent than you are. And competent is just the ability to accomplish tasks and complete goals. So you're looking for your superior. You're not necessarily looking for your equal. If you're in a relationship and there's 100% trust, there is an expectation for the man to know who you with, where you at, and what you doing, because that man is your leader. He's your protector, right? That's why. It's a reason to know where you at, who you with, and what you doing. I have a solid reason because with responsibility comes authority. My responsibility is to protect you. Then I need to, in order to protect you, I need to know where you are, who you with, and what you doing, right? So there's a legitimate reason. There's an expectation. For me to protect you, I need to know. For you ladies, you're not the man's protector. You're not the man's provider, right? So the only reason why you want to know the man's whereabouts is because you want to be equal to the man. No. Listen. Listen, let me break it down. Give me another reason then why you think that it's expected. Not saying that the man, like, he can go ahead and tell you his whereabouts. I'm not saying that the man shouldn't.
Right.
We talking about what's expected, like it's an obligation. I don't think that men have any obligation to tell the woman his whereabouts. But I do think that there's an obligation on the woman to tell the man her whereabouts, because the woman expects the man to protect her. So therefore, he needs to know who you with, where you at, what you doing. But I don't expect you to protect me. So there's no obligation for you to know where I'm at, who I'm with, and what I'm doing.
Don't
Get
you?
my nails done. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I feel like
I need to know where you at.
But again, the expectation of us knowing it's for, I don't even say for the male's safety, because we're not protectors in this scenario. But it's more so, it's just like, you should always know where the people you love and care about the most are, if you're able to. If you're living in the home with someone.
So I think y'all missing the point. I don't disagree with none of that, right? That's not my disagreement. I don't think that, I'm not saying that the man shouldn't. I'm speaking about what's an obligation, what ought, what should
vary in relationships.
So, but what I'm saying is, if you have a man that is, you follow this man's leadership, you 100% trust this man, there's no other reason for him to have an obligation to tell you where he at, what he doing, and who he with.
So if something happens, say you're at the grocery store, you're leaving, you're what?
That's totally fine. No, any scenario you bring up, I'll agree with it.
He's saying,
because I'm speaking about what's expected.
So you don't think it's expected of you to let? You don't think it's expected of a guy to let his woman know?
Give me a reason other than you ladies want to be equal to a man. Give me a reason why the man should tell you his whereabouts other than
if something
you want to
happens,
be equal to him.
You want to be able to react. And if I don't know where he is, how am I going to react as quickly as possible if he's just like, oh, I'm where I am when I'm there? Like,
are you
okay,
his protector?
I can aid. Yeah, I can aid in protecting him. I can do something.
But are you his protector? No, you're not the man's protector. So if we boil it down and make it real simple, ladies, the thing is, feminism has been sunken so deep into your ladies' minds where it's hard to see, like, wait, I am looking for some type of equalness. I am looking for some type of like well, if I have to do it, he should have to do it too. That's just feminism speaking. That's what's speaking right now.
It's not if I should do it, he should have to do it too.
Because that's not going to be in all aspects of the relationship.
It's like
we're
taking
not
out the
looking
trash.
for that in every right. We're not going to be like, let's fight.
That isn't
the trash.
Okay. Is the man? Are you obligated to protect your man? Show of hands.
Obligated to protect.
Like, is there an obligation, like a duty for you to protect your man?
Service, yes, because I'm just playing. But
okay, so if there's an obligation to protect your man, if someone breaks into the house, who's gonna handle that knock at the door? Are you gonna expect your man to handle that knock at the door, or you are going to get in front of the bullet and get in front of the bad guy and protect your man?
The expectation is on the man.
Okay, so listen, if the expectation is on the man to protect you and is not vice versa, therefore, there is an obligation for the woman to tell her whereabouts because he is obligated to protect you. He's expected to protect you.
In every situation, he's going to have to protect you. He's not.
I'm not saying that.
But that's your point. Your reason for why the woman should tell the man her whereabouts is because of protection. But everywhere a woman goes, she's not going to need protection. So then why is there still an obligation if every scenario doesn't involve him having to protect
you? Got insurance? You got car insurance? Every time you get in your car, it's not like you going to get into a car accident, but you could, right?
Yeah.
So you got car insurance. The is the insurance, and protection is look, ladies, I'm trying to tell you. Here's how I'll illustrate how it's actually insurance. Because if it's ever now we live in a fairly safe society here in this first world country in America. Now if you in Chirac, or if you in Newark, or if you in you know what I mean, you in Compton, Bumpton, right? You in one of the hoods, then you may have to be a little wary. But generally speaking, we live in a safe society. So it's not like it's 1,000 years ago where the man had to protect his woman and his children at all times because another man or tribe could come and take what's yours, right? With that being said, currently right now in modernity, you ladies, when you get into a relationship, you take out insurance on a man. And the aspect of insurance is the protection aspect. So if there's ever a scenario, if a guy slaps your butt, you looking at your man to knock that dude out. If there's ever a situation where there's a bang at the door or a break in a window, you not gonna run down there to protect him. You looking at him like, and you better, and matter of fact, you don't even want to have to look at him. If you hear a break, you better just see dust from that nigga running down there, getting the gun and blasting. Like, that's what you expect. So what I'm saying is, since it's the case that women expect the man to protect her and men do not expect women to protect them, therefore, the woman is obligated to tell her whereabouts, because how can he protect you if he doesn't know? Vice versa, if you 100% trust in your man and there's no insecurities or anything, the only other reason that you ladies thought of was, I want to be equal to my man. And that's just feminism speaking. That's what I'm trying to illustrate.
We're not trying to be equal in all aspects. It's literally just when it comes to communication.
What I'm illustrating here is that you ladies fully don't understand how powerful feminism was and how much it influenced society. You ladies don't understand that. Like, feminism is in the air you breathe nowadays, because y'all still can't grasp the concept that, well, I'm not saying that the man shouldn't tell you his whereabouts, but I'm saying that, is he truly expected if you're not going to protect him? You ladies can't understand it, and the reason why you can is because you've been indoctrinated via feminism. That's all I'm saying.
That's your
All right, cool. Give me some pushback, lady. It's only 3 of us.
We already did.
Yeah.
All right,
So is this like what guys are
said
like?
we already did.
No, but is this what
Literally
guys
did.
like really like sit around the table and say like, yo, I don't tell my girl ish, you know, like, is that what you guys do? Is this like guy code? Like, oh, I'm not going to tell my girl I'm going to Barbara's house.
No. And once again, I never said that men shouldn't tell their lady where they're going. I've never said that at all. I'm just saying it's not expected. And it shouldn't be expected if the woman has no obligation to protect her man. Like, why would that be expected, right? But it actually should be expected for you to tell your man where you're going, who you're with, and where you're at, because there's an obligation, a duty for the man to protect you. So there's a distinction between the relationship dynamic of, you know, what the woman expects from the man and what the man expects from the woman. That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fellas, yeah, man, don't be telling y'all. Don't tell your chick nothing out there.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm playing. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.